Let's do a curly hair tutorial, and today I'm using my Hot Tools Professionals clampless curling iron, and this is my new curling iron because my other one literally broke. So I've been really trying to play around with this. My hair is very thin and doesn't curl very well, so that is why I didn't get rid of my other one for a long time, the Revlon one, until it broke. But we're going to play around with it and see how it looks today. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm using. I have a boar's head brush to brush out my hair after we actually get my hair all curled. And then I also am going to add some oil to it at the end. And you can also add some dry shampoo to this as well to add more volume, or even on secondary hair, which I'm definitely going to do. But it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. So let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to start with my Hot Tools Heat Protectant Spray. This is the Heat Lacquer Seal. I actually have a lot of breakage with my hair because it is dyed. So I try really hard not to do too much heat to it on a daily basis. It's also very straight and thin, but I get a lot of breakage. So try very hard to keep it in a good place. And we're also going to section off my hair too. I normally just put it into a little middle part here. Like that. And then I'm going to also grab a hair tie. I forgot to grab this. And just separate the hair. You don't have to do anything fancy. Okay, perfect. Now that we have this separated, I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair because my hair is always so knotted. I don't know about you guys, but I try very hard to keep brushing it. It's always tangly. And it's also so good for your hair. Actually, my grandma was a hair model too. That is something that keeps your hair in good standing. So firstly, I'm going to do this first half of my head. So I'm just going to section my hair into 1-inch pieces like so. And hold it for 10 seconds. And then what I like to do too is I like to hold the curl. I know this may look funny, but it works for my hair personally. And I'm also gonna take some hairspray. It doesn't matter what hairspray. This is the Sexy Hair, Big Hair, Get Layered spray. And I spray it while it's still holding in my hand and let it fly out like that. Look at that. Like that looks so much better too, right? So cute. And I keep it facing the same way with my curling iron, but sometimes I do mess with it. I feel like it looks better when I do it this way, so I'll have to play around with it more. But this is a new curling iron, so it might look different. And I also just almost burnt my face. It's so easy to almost burn myself with this thing, even though I love it. I love the clampless curling irons. So I'm gonna do the same direction, same curl. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest. Look at how gorgeous that is too, right? I love curly hair on myself too. I think it's one of the better hairstyles for me. And as someone with very thin hair, it's just something that looks good on me. And I think it looks better than straight hair too because I already have very naturally straight hair. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but personally, I like it better. And yeah, considering it's so thin, I feel like it looks better. And I also look good with crimped hair too. And before I move on to the other side of my head, I'm going to just spray it one more time, like very quickly. Trust the process, you guys. We're having fun. I love doing my hair too. I don't know about you guys. It's so much fun. But I don't do it every day. Same thing with my makeup. Like, I'll occasionally do it. But I really like doing my hair more than my makeup. I mean, I like doing both, but I really like having curled hair more than anything. And I did a lot with pageants. I don't know about you guys. Like, I actually have a good pageant girl, like, down and under. So that is something I'm very good at. You can even watch my old video about that. But if you want to see more content about pageant curls and makeup, I had to do it for many years. So I can, because also, I don't know about you guys, if you know anything about pageants or you don't know anything about them, you have to sometimes do your own makeup and hair. Just depends on the system and whatever you're doing. But, and also it may cost a lot more to have it. Like some programs allow it, some don't. And also the program that I didn't even have talent. So it just depends on the system that you go through. They all have different rules. Sometimes you have to be like a certain height. Sometimes you have to be certain. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And I was considered like a shorter one too in the system. I don't know if you guys have that too. But in tippy toe heels, I don't really like them. I don't think you need them. Nope, we're gonna redo that one. I didn't let it sit long enough, you guys. Fail. Better to fail on camera though, because it's more entertaining for you guys. And very close to burning myself. Be extra careful not to burn yourself with the clampus curling iron, but I am so used to it, that's not even a problem for me anymore. So, and the one thing I like about having thin hair is that it doesn't take long for me to do my hair. However, it's hard to keep the style. Has to be done right. Oh, I just burnt my finger. It's so hard to do when you're on camera. Sorry guys, my dog is like hearing the neighbor. We just moved to a new apartment and I believe these are brand new neighbors. If not, I just never seen them before, but I just saw them when we were walking in today. So he hears them doing stuff. Let's redo that one piece. And also if you need to redo a piece like I just did, what you're gonna do is take a hairbrush over it, brush it out, and then recurl it. Like that. It's a little better. Okay, you guys, now that I'm done with this section of my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and curl the rest of it and show you guys the final product. You guys, this is the final product of my hair after I just curled it. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some hairspray and also brush it through to my liking and add some oil to it. So I'm gonna add more of this hairspray, which I love this hairspray. And also I'm gonna put down my flyaways because like I was saying, I definitely get a lot of them. But look, I like too that these curls are not as tight as my other curling iron, but they do fall out easier. So I'm definitely putting more hairspray. And I like letting them sit like this, and then I'm going to play with them and make them more worn in. So just give me 1 second. So I've let them sit for a little bit too, but I'm gonna also add, this is the Garnier Whole Blend Soothing Oil. And I just grabbed 2 little dollars of this. And this smells so good, you guys. Like a beach island. Like it smells like good tanning oil, not the bad stuff. Like some sunscreens and tanning oil smell bad. This does not smell bad. This is not even an ad, I just like the smell of it, but I just use whatever oil I have. And also, because I have such very thin hair, it gets very greasy. So I definitely put more on the ends and then go up, if that makes sense. So, and it definitely makes a difference too. You see that? Looks so much prettier too, you guys. And then I'm also going to take a brush, my boarhead brush, and briefly brush through it to make it more worn in, but very gently, because it's so, you see that? Doesn't that look so good? Wow. A little bit better. Play with it a bit more too. What do you guys think? I think it turned out pretty good.